The president visited his Harambee House office where he met the Assumption of Office Committee. Ordinarily, after an election, the committee is supposed to brief an incoming president on matters of the state, touching on all affairs of the country. However, being that Kenyatta is the incumbent, it's still not clear what the meeting dwelt on. Afterwards, he left the office for about an hour, but later came back to address the press. He still extends an olive branch to the opposition, just like he did when he was declared the winner of the election. He has, however, said that those who are not satisfied with the outcome of the polls are allowed to use constitutional means to express their dissatisfaction, endorsing peaceful protests and litigation.
The police are willing and ready. Say you want to have a demonstration in this place at this time, organize it with the police. You don't need my permission or Jubilee's permission. It's there in the law. Just do it peacefully, orderly. Don't interrupt the lives of other Kenyans and express your view. That is allowed, and nobody has a problem. But as a government, we will not allow loss of life, destruction of property, and looting, because many, many millions of Kenyans also are desirous to go about their business as before.
Kenyatta has also urged the police not to use excessive force when dealing with demonstrators.
We don't need to fight one another. We don't need to destroy each other's property. We don't need to take life. To our policemen and women, we thank them for the good work that they are doing, but we continue to encourage them to use restraint as they exercise their duties. To our friends who have yet to accept the outcome, we continue to appeal to them that we have extended our arm and a hand of peace and a hand of friendship.
The meeting with the Assumption of Office Committee appears to set the stage for the beginning of arrangements for Uhuru's swearing in. Anyone not happy with his re-election has until Thursday this week to file a petition at the Supreme Court, that being the end of the 7-day period allowed by the Constitution. The task of the IEBC after declaring the winner of the presidential election was to formally notify the Chief Justice and the incumbent in writing, informing them who the winner is. In this case, the incumbent was also the victor. When he won the presidency in 2013, he was sworn in on the 9th of April at the Kasarani Stadium before then Chief Justice Dr. Willy Mutunga. This was in line with the Constitution, which now dictates that the ceremony be done in public, perhaps to avoid the scene after the disputed 2007 election, where President Mwai Kibaki was sworn in late in the evening at State House before a few invited guests. This time, the president will be sworn in on the 29th of August, which is the first Tuesday, 14 days after he had been declared the winner of the election. But the date of the 29th only stands if there is no petition filed in the Supreme Court. If there is a petition and the court rules in favor of Kenyatta, then the swearing-in will take place 7 days after the judgment. If the Supreme Court nullifies the election, then another one will be held within 60 days after the ruling. While it claims that it was unfairly denied its victory, the opposition is expected to reveal its course of action tomorrow. It has condemned the high-handedness with which the police have handled the protests and the killings and injuries that have occurred as a result. What next for the opposition, given that from all indications they have shown that they may not be going to the Supreme Court to seek redress, even though they are not satisfied with the outcome of the presidential results? Well, we will find out tomorrow from the NASA presidential candidate. Andrew Ochieng, NTV.